Christianity has been the biggest religion for thousands of years. It was always a big part of people's lives, and people tried to live by Christian virtues. However, in the last decades, religion and Christianity was becoming less and less important.
Okay, now today I want to talk about a topic that is very dear to my heart. Now, I was born and raised as a Christian by two parents that came from different Christian countries. Christianity was always a part of life. Sundays we would go to church, we would pray together in the evenings. But it was never something that I talked about. But in kindergarten or as an early teenager, nobody really cares about your religion, okay? Just doesn't matter. But as older I got and as more I understood things, I saw very big differences between Christians compared to other religions. I immediately saw that Christians, especially in the Western world, I immediately saw that Christians are way less dedicated towards their religion. For example, when I went to church on Sundays, me and my sister were the only ones under 20. And I always thought, why? Why is it like this? Why do my friends that are Muslim or that are Hindus always visit the sacred places? But why do Christian people, especially younger people, don't care? And in the last years, especially, I started seeing some very big differences between Christians and other religions. For example, when I speak about the Bible or about going to church, Christians are very often, why do you go? It's 1 hour wasted. How can you believe in something that is so abstract and weird? That's what I hear a lot. But only from my Christian friends. When I talk about religion with people that have different faiths, it's a very different story. When I say to them that I take fasting seriously the 40 days of the year, or that I go to church and that I believe in God, they seem to respect me even more. Because they are very dedicated, and the whole families are dedicated towards religion, and it's a big part of their life. However, for a Christian nowadays, for most Christians in Western countries, I think, religion doesn't really play a big part, unfortunately. And I mean, if you just look outside, on the parties, on the festivals, most people are Christians or believed to be Christians or come from Christian families. Most of them. But in the last time I really started reading about the future of Christianity, and it's not looking good. You probably know that Christianity is the biggest religion on earth now, and it has been for thousands of years. But it is expected that if we continue like we're doing now, that in 4 decades, in 40 years, Christianity will not be the biggest religion anymore. That means that in 2060, another religion will overtake Christianity as the biggest religion on earth. Now, Christianity also has the biggest net losses when it comes to conversion rates, okay? So way less people convert to Christianity than to other religions. Now, in a survey from 2017, a report released by St. Mary's University from London came out, and it concluded that in at least 12 of 29 European countries that were, surveyed by the researchers, the majority of young adults don't see themselves as religious. They interviewed 629 people. The majority of young adults reported that they were not religious. And as even the Pope said in 2018, there is a big trend going on of repurposing churches towards things like skate parks, pizza joints, or even strip clubs or bars. Like in Germany, for example, since 2000, over 500 churches have closed. Canada lost 20% of their churches in the same time. And some studies even say that Christianity will go completely extinct in 2240. But those are only predictions from our current state, not facts from the future. So now I want to talk to you a little bit about this, because maybe you have been a Christian, or you have been raised as a Christian, or your parents have been Christians, but you never really found a way to it. You always thought it's weird, or that it's bullshit. Now, I will not tell you what to do, but I will say that when I started praying, reading the Bible, and really taking religion seriously, things like my depression my mental state, my discipline, and my will to live increased extremely. Like in 2016, from 2016 to 2019, I was depressed as hell. Like I had literal thoughts and plans how I would kill myself. When, where, and how. But then a couple of years ago, I started focusing a bit more on religion and less on all the social media, on all the alcohol, on all the parties. I'll make some videos in the future about how you can start going into Christianity again or from anew, and how you can implement small tiny steps into your life that have a religious background that will improve your quality of life extremely. But for now, just think about it. If we don't do it, who will? If we continue this trend that we had over the past decades, the future of the religion that has been the biggest one for thousands of years is looking very dark. And why do you think that it's only older people that go to church, who want to go to church more and start believing again? Because they know extremely well that their days are counted and that they're not going to live forever. We young people, we know that we're going to die, but somehow we think we are immortal. And the older people, they realize what power faith can give you and what strength comes from it. That was just a little input from me. And as I said, I will make videos where we'll go into practical ways to implementing Christianity into your life. But for now, that is it from me, and I'll see you in the next one.